All right, so this is one that's a little bit annoying in the world of sheet metal. It's definitely something I've run into with very complicated models, but I can show it to you really easily with a very simple model. And basically what it comes down to is sheet metal doesn't seem to want to let you mirror across this plane that exists along the face of a bend. So the reason you might want to do this is because you might want to just model 1/4 of the part and then mirror, and then be done with it. Well, let's see what happens. Currently, this part is a plastic part, so let's just recreate it as a sheet metal part. So I'm going to get in here to millimeters. I'm going to go front plane, begin a sketch. I'm going to start out here and create a line that comes over maybe 25 millimeters, a line that comes up here like 10 millimeters, come back and touch the end point, come up and over with an arc here. I'll make that arc 40 millimeters in radius, and then we'll hit escape and take these 3 points here and make them all vertical to one another. There we go. Nice, fully defined sketch. Let's turn that into sheet metal now. So we go sheet metal base flange tab, and we're going to take this sheet metal and bring it back here to 60 millimeters, and we're going to say it's going to be 5 millimeters thick, and we'll have an 8 millimeter. All right, excellent, excellent. Let's make that out of steel. Change the material here to steel, and then let's add that fillet in the corner. So we add that fillet there like so. We'll make that maybe 15 millimeters, and then we'll add the hole here in the corner as well, and we'll make that concentric to that fillet. Let's make that hole 12 millimeters and extrude cut, and we'll do a through all both directions. There we go with that cut. And I don't really like that hole being on the bend there, so I'll just make this a little bit bigger here. I'll make that 50 millimeters so that hole is sticking out there. All right, now we go to mirror. So with sheet metal, when you go to do a mirror, what you do here is you go features mirror, and you're going to say that you want to perform a body mirror so that you mirror the entire sheet metal. So I'm going to pick this face here, and bend face is invalid for sheet metal. Well, that's no good. Well, how about if we pick this face here? Okay, that one worked. Let me pick that. So now we go bodies to mirror. We pick this body here. We hit the check mark. Okay, that looks like it worked pretty good. Let's go sheet metal, flatten. All right, yes, we're in business. We can turn this thing into a flat. But now we go to do it again. So we go features, mirror, and face to mirror. We're going to pick this face here. Bend face is an invalid face for sheet metal. Well, that's no good. So, all right, well, what else can we pick? Well, we happen to have a plane that's running right through there. So we'll pick, let's say this plane here, the right plane. Okay, let me pick that. And now bodies to mirror, we pick this face here. And look at this. Now we're getting another error. It says, to mirror a sheet metal part, please select a face for the sheet metal part as the mirror face plane. Well, we tried that. We tried to pick a face here, right? So if you've run into this before, let me know down below in the comments. I know this can be terribly frustrating in the world of sheet metal, but don't worry, I'm going to show you a workaround. So the workaround is actually pretty simple. If you were mirroring this, let's say, let's imagine we've got a plane out here like so, a little bit offset from this plane. If we were mirroring it about this plane here, we could do a mirror, and we could pick this plane here, and we could mirror this body, but only if it was going to create a new separate solid body. So if we say don't merge the solids, and we click here, see, there you go. You can mirror that off into space. Well, you could do the same thing if those faces end up being coplanar. You can still make them separate bodies. So you go mirror here. You say for the mirror face plane, you're going to pick a plane. There we go. For the bodies to mirror, you pick this body here. You say don't merge the solids. Try it again. Pick that body there. Hit the check mark. And now you've got two separate bodies. They're not merged together. So now what you can do is insert features, combine, insert features, combine, and then you can pick this body and choose add to combine those two bodies together. And now if we go back into sheet metal, we can flatten this thing and we see it's all one body. So it's a workaround. It's annoying, I know, but it's definitely a good one to know. It definitely lands squarely in this realm of power moves. So if you enjoyed that workaround, be sure to hit the like button. And if you are trying to get more into the world of sheet metal and you want to learn from TooTallToby, check out our link down below in the description. We just released a brand new training class, Sheet Metal 101 Fundamentals, to help you get up and running with creating sheet metal parts, creating sheet metal drawings, exporting sheet metal flat patterns, and much more. And again, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button, be sure to subscribe, leave me some comments down below, let me know if you've run into this before, and I will look forward to seeing all of you in the next TooTallToby Power Moves.